I believe the first week, that video, 200,000 views, and our engagement went up. Calls, that was January so far, because of that, was our highest revenue month because of that, because we just got so much traction from that video.
Sharifa, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. So, to give viewers a little bit of context, we have been working with Sharifa for the past few months already on her YouTube channel. And I just wanted to bring her on and ask her a few questions on what has been the results working with us, the process, and all of that. So, Sharifa, thank you for being here. I wanted to ask you the first thing for these past few months that we have been working together, what have been the results that you have gotten? Clients, leads, views, what has been like your results?
Yeah. So I've been very happy. I remember before I joined Hex Studios, I was very hesitant, just because I was seeing it at first as an expense. But however, I was struggling for a long time to get my YouTube channel going, trying to do it on my own. And the growth, I was producing so many videos, just working doubly hard to just try to make a few subscribers. And then after I started in January, that first, I believe the first week, that video, 200,000 views, and our engagement went up. Calls, that was January so far, because of that, was our highest revenue month because of that, because we just got so much traction from that video. And I believe it's still out there gaining views. So it's still sitting there and gaining views. So it has been really amazing seeing the results. In addition to that, I told you I wanted, I wanted to increase my subscribers substantially. We've done that by 5,000 since starting in January. And after that, we have continued to have viral videos on YouTube as well.
Love it, love it. I love to hear that, Sharifa. Yeah, it's interesting because as we were discussing, I think when we first started, you were at like 10,000 subscribers, like around that, 10,000, 11,000. Right now, you're at 17,000. But more importantly than that, on the viral like videos, the 220,000 views video, the other 50,000, 40,000, 35,000, is how that relates and translates into leads. And as you mentioned, the increased revenue, the spike in revenue in January for your business. So yeah, very that's
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm. And regarding before starting to work with us, what were you at when it comes to YouTube? How was the process for you to produce videos, results?
Yeah, so YouTube was not one of our main sources. I would say no, it's YouTube is right up there with the other platforms. So we get a lot of traction on Instagram, and I would say it's right there with Instagram now. But before, it was we had very few conversions from YouTube. And now we can say that the conversion rate is much higher for YouTube. And, as we even face instability with the other platforms like TikTok, where videos can go viral very quickly, but we are facing a lot of instability with that. Some days it's going to be banned, some days it's not going to be banned. And so that's what really pushed me to seek your expertise, because I wanted to be able to grow on YouTube. So basically this helps us to now go to a dependable platform, but with expertise assistance, because it's not just about editing videos. That's what I was doing before. I just hired a video editor, thinking all they had to do was edit the video and everything would work out. But there's a lot more that goes into it that I've seen your team doing now, with search terms. And I guess it even relates to maybe a little SEO. To me, it sounds like a SEO type of process. And I had no clue about that. Neither did the video editor that I hired to do the previous videos. So a lot more goes into growing on YouTube, and being able to have it as a consistent source. And Hex Studios definitely helped me to, gain some trajectory on that platform.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Sharifa. And regarding the process, how has been like, if you don't mind me asking, for the viewers, how has been the process working with us, the quality of the deliverables, how is working with our team? What has been your experience on that area?
Very professional, very consistent. So even in times where maybe I get a little busy and I'm not producing those videos, Charles does not stop contacting me, which I appreciate because I'm paying for the service and I want to keep that traction going. And so, from the very beginning, it's very easy, by the way. Upload your video and then the rest goes to your team. I don't have to do anything, talk about. I mean, you're open to my ideas, but I can leave the team to work independently and know that I'm going to get really good quality videos with all the mechanisms in place to for it to go viral, as some of my videos did go viral. So I would say it is a very easy process, and I am held accountable as well, which helps, especially when it's very busy. And I sometimes put that to the back burner. Having that accountability partner in Hex Studios also means that I can remain consistent.
Thank you. Totally. And Sharifa, if you don't mind me asking, last thing is, what will you be like your honest, perhaps like thoughts, or what would you perhaps say to someone who is considering starting to work with us, but is still on the fence?
Yeah. I would say it's an investment. It is worth it because what we have gained has far outdone the amount that we've spent on the video editing. So it is well worth the investment. Don't think of it as an expense. It's an investment, just like you would rent an office space or you would hire employees. Getting video editors, expert video editors who can produce videos that have all the characteristics or the features in place to make it a good video is well worth it.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Sharifa. So yeah, I really appreciate your time. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Juan.